When I developed the last photo roll from an old film camera, I saw the back of my own head in the final frame, but I was standing in front of the mirror at that moment. I'm not someone who believes in ghost stories. I'm an ordinary guy, 9-to-5 job, quiet life. When my aunt passed away, I inherited her small apartment in an old building. Cheap rent, solid walls, nothing fancy. I moved in thinking it was just another place to sleep. While cleaning out her things, I found a wooden box under the bed. Inside was an old film camera and several dusty rolls of undeveloped film wrapped in yellow paper. Each roll had small handwritten notes. One said, *last roll, do not develop, *. I laughed, thought it was a joke, and decided to try it anyway. That night, I set up a little DIY darkroom in the bathroom. I wanted to see what kind of photos she'd left behind. The first few frames were simple: a kitchen corner, a chair by the window, the same empty hallway from slightly different angles. But then the sequence got strange. Each photo seemed to move closer into the apartment. Frame by frame, something or someone was stepping toward the camera. By the sixth image, a faint shadow stood at the doorway. It wasn't a reflection. It was shaped like a person. I told myself it was film damage, scratches, maybe bad exposure. But as I advanced to the next photos, the shape became clearer. Legs, shoulders, the outline of hair. In one frame, half a face appeared in dim light, staring right into the lens. My chest tightened. I skipped to the last image. It showed a person's back, wearing a gray robe, short damp hair, exactly like mine. That didn't make sense. I hadn't been anywhere near that camera, yet there I was, the back of me, in a photo taken by someone else. The next night, curiosity won. I set the camera on a tripod facing the chair in the living room. I programmed it to take one picture every hour. I wanted proof. Maybe it was just the way light moved in the room. At midnight, I went to the kitchen for water. When I came back, the red light on the camera was blinking. It had already taken 2 shots. I opened the small digital preview screen. The first frame showed an empty room. The second showed a shadow, low and blurry, near the wall. I told myself I'd check the rest in the morning. When I woke up, I went straight to the camera. Every new frame showed that shadow moving closer. 1 hour, it stood near the chair. Next, right behind the chair, by 4 o'clock a.m., it was sitting in the chair, facing the camera. In the final shot, it leaned forward like it was about to get up. My stomach dropped. The timestamp on that photo matched the exact minute I was standing in the kitchen, watching the red light blink. Later, while sorting through my aunt's papers, I found a torn note inside a photo album. Her handwriting said, *photos don't lie. But sometimes they remember what people forget. Under that, another line. If you ever finish the last roll, don't look at the final frame. I hadn't told anyone yet. But I couldn't stop thinking about that last roll marked *do not develop. It was still half used. Curiosity burned through every warning. 2 nights ago, I swear I heard the faint whir of the film spool turning inside the camera, even though it wasn't plugged in. A soft click every few minutes, like it was taking pictures on its own. When I checked the lens, the inside glass was fogged with condensation, almost like someone had been breathing on it. I looked down and saw a muddy fingerprint on the chair's armrest. I live alone. That was when I realized the thing in the photos wasn't just in them anymore. Now the last roll is half developed, and 1 frame remains blank. I can hear the film reel move at night, 1 slow turn at a time. If you ever inherit an old camera and you find a roll labeled *last frame, please leave it undeveloped. Because some photos don't just capture moments, they trade them. And once the final picture develops, it's not just the film that remembers you. It's whatever was standing behind the lens.